The following program is a paid advertisement for Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not represent the views or opinion of the station.
Welcome to the July 2021 Bridgeland Auto Brokers show, and it's been about 60 days since I've been able to do this. We've been very busy at the stores and really excited to bring this show to you. One of the things we're going to be highlighting on this month is equity, and we talked about that in our previous shows. It's going to really be a focus this month. Reason being is obviously with inflation and with the market being the way it is, and on the other side of that TV, you've probably heard about the car market being crazy, just like the housing market's crazy and everything else that we go to buy, lumber, for example. So right now we need to make smart choices, and when we buy cars, homes, or whatever it may be, we want to be able to make the right decisions. We still have to get things done. We have to live our lives, but we don't want to hurt ourselves down the road. And we've put a lot of work at Bridgeland into putting the right vehicles on our lot, owning them properly, cherry picking here and there throughout the country. It's been a lot of work, but we're going to be in really good shape. So pay attention to what we got coming on this show. We're going to have some really hot inventory. Now, in a market where nobody has anything, we have over 400 vehicles on our lot. Some of the nicest inventory you're going to see. So stay tuned in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, starting out with a perfect one.
I love the thing.
This is one of your favorites.
This is one of the favorites.
2016 Chevy Silverado 2500. Now, I don't have to say this for you. You probably already know these are impossible to find. You can find those crew. You can't even find the crew.
Impossible.
Cabs. You can't even find the crew cabs right now.
And it's a long box.
When in a normal car market, when it comes to a normal truck market, when it comes to pickup trucks, a 3/4 ton regular cab is probably one of the hardest trucks to buy.
We call them unicorns.
They're called unicorns. So this particular truck would be a unicorn. It's a 2016. It's only got mileage in the 30s.
Just a baby.
Most of these average over 50,000 miles. So we got low mileage. We got good bloodlines with the truck too. We got a super clean. So when you look down into here, we're looking at a 2016, right? You're pulling into most dealership lots, looking at a local 16. Your first thing you're gonna wanna do, get down on that knee and look at those rocker panels, right? That's typically where that bubbling is going to start, right?
That's what I usually do before a fight. That's what I usually do before a fight.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, the customer wants to do the same thing when they're purchasing.
Absolutely.
You know? So this is the price.
This is the price. Run with it. Keep going. Keep going. Stay in the ring with me. Stay in the ring with me.
That's funny, right?
Tell us about it.
But either way, back on track, right? Yep. I'm laughing at you.
Yeah.
But either way, back on track, $36,999 is going to put this 2016 Silverado 2500, impossible to find, super clean truck in your driveway. It's going to do it at an easy payment of $519
a month.
So $519 a month, just your tax and DMV down.
Easy.
Uncle Sam's been throwing a lot of $100 bills out there, so knockout. Shouldn't be too tough to come up with that down payment nowadays, right? You don't even have to work to come up with it. So either way, $36,999 or a payment of $519 a month. So if you're looking for that truck that's gonna work for you, maybe you just want just an older gentleman, you like to just have a nice driver. And
that prize money.
You got that prize money, you wanna keep it, and you wanna, well, either way. Visit us today, 2016 Silverado, cleancarscheap.com.
Or give us a call at
315-633-7060. We have 12 representatives, 7 days a week. We're open till 8 o'clock at night, so whatever.
Phone, text, email, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So log in, get online, take a look at this, and over 400 vehicles in stock. I can't say that loud enough. Put that on the screen. 400 vehicles in stock. When everybody else is pulling back, pedal to the metal, look at our inventory. It shows in our numbers. Nobody does it like we do.
Nobody.
Visit us today. Here's another beautiful car. This is the first one we've had. 2014 Cadillac Elr. Now, wedge design. It's the first thing that comes in my head is a wedge, like one of those wedges you put under the door. Right?
Aerodynamic.
It's got that aerodynamic
Arrowhead.
feel. One of the things you mentioned before the commercial was, before we put this car on, was that this car is way ahead of its time.
The design.
100%. So when I'm doing my homework, some of the things that I'm looking at as far as standard options on this car are options that, over the last 2 to 3 years, we've finally started to see highlighted in some of the newer units coming out. So this is going to have all of the safety features. It's going to have that cross lane alert. It's going to have the blind zone. It's got all that.
Blind zone for my black eye.
You got that little, that's okay.
It's my shiner. Look at
badge of honor, right?
Kind of matches with the darkness, the contrast to the paint.
So not only is this going to make a lot of sense in terms of budget, in terms of being eco-friendly, because after all, you can plug that baby in. It takes gas too, but you plug that thing right in.
But get to park at those special spots at the mall and at the stores.
You get the special parking spots.
Right inside the entrance of the doors, plug it in.
This Cadillac's priced just right, $27,444 is going to put this absolutely stunning car in your garage. You're going to want to keep this one in your garage because it's a nice one. 20-inch wheels. It's got the Soleil Cassel leather appointed seating inside, so we got an upgraded leather, right? When they do these nice unique rides, they like to step it up and put that higher grade of leather. Sounds cool too, right?
Sounds cool.
So $27,444 or $479 a month. Tax and DMV. Now, we're also very good at getting these loans done without any cash down. So if you want to walk in, keep those stimmy checks in the bank account, come on in with nothing, bring it. We're going to get you done without it. So maybe you have a trade with some negative equity. Well, we're definitely a powerhouse when it comes to buying trades.
Powerhouse.
We actually buy a lot off the street.
Tremendous amount.
Speak about that.
Check out a lot of our posts online. We have people holding their license plates for just street purchase. They come in, we pay top dollar. The market's hot, hot, hot.
Exactly. So with the market being so hot, we, as a dealership, have capitalized on that. So we're out there, and you've probably heard it, you've probably gotten phone calls from your salesperson at your dealership. Everybody is trying to buy inventory right now. So if you want to offload something, maybe you're driving a vehicle that's not exactly what you want, now's the time to get off it. Because if you wait 6 months, 7 months, good luck. You're going to lose thousands of dollars. So take advantage of the opportunity. When opportunity's knocking, and it's been knocking for about a year, it's time to jump on, put something sweet in your driveway, get off that old dud, let us get top dollar for you for it.
Literally, trades have never, ever in the automotive history been worth more than they are right now, legitimately.
Historic times when it comes to the automotive world. It comes to houses, it comes to lumber. Look at it all, man.
Everything.
Every single thing is just on fire. It's mind-numbing. Everybody's just shocked, in utter shock. Well, don't be in shock. Take a step back, look at the situation.
Oh,
and
I thought you were telling me to step back.
Use it to your advantage. Right now is an opportunity, like I said, get off of your dud, get top dollar, and get into something brand new. Now's the time. With over 400 vehicles in stock, we have the largest pre-owned inventory in Central New York between our two stores. No joke. And we're not just talking cookie cutter, hole filler cars. We're talking unique, one-off stuff. We travel all throughout the United States to buy, unlike some of our competitors that like to go stay local to keep the shipping costs down, things like that. Well, we have other strategies, and we have ways to keep that down ourselves because we buy in bulk and we buy everywhere.
Yes,
so
we do.
Come see a unique inventory that you're not going to find anywhere else, and come see an actual inventory.
Or check it out at cleancarscheap.com. Keep in mind, open up 7 days a week, fully staffed, any situation.
Dial today. I want to briefly take a moment to explain extended service plans.
Yep.
Okay. Now, when you go into a car dealership, like many of you have, I'm sure that you've gotten to the finance department and it's time to talk about extended warranties and coverage for tire and wheels. I mean, there's all sorts of coverage plans out there. And more companies are sprouting up all over the place. And when you walk into a dealership and they have 15 brochures on their desk for all the products that they offer,
they're just looking to make a buck at that point.
yeah, 13 of those products are probably absolutely garbage and probably not going to take care of you the way that you'd want it to take care of you at the time of a breakdown or a need for a repair. With Auto Shield, we are hand in hand with that company. So we offer that exclusively to our customers. You will not find this coverage at any other dealership. Only the Bridgeland and the Candy Car companies are going to have that ability.
We only sell one type of coverage.
We sell one type of coverage, that's it. It's either full coverage or it's nothing. I don't do the powertrain coverage. One thing I can explain, if I can stress that enough.
Gold, listen.
Powertrain coverage is typically what a finance manager is going to go after. This is a profit center for most dealerships, okay? Not most, every dealership. Extended warranties, tire and wheel coverages, rust proofing. It's all something that has a value to it, but believe me, we profit from it. So what you'll find in a lot of dealerships is they try to offer you just that powertrain warranty because let's face it, the cost on a powertrain warranty is probably a few $100 to the dealer. They'll try to sell it to you for $1,500, $2,000, cha-ching, make that profit. And then they'll deal with the coverage later on. They're selling you the warranty where they can profit the most. We don't do that. One warranty, one coverage, one name, that's it. And we put our name behind it.
No gray areas.
You're looking for coverage that you're not going to find anywhere else, we pride ourselves on that. If we put something on the table, it's a quality product, or we don't sell it at all.
Zero.
We're not here for the money, we're here for the game. Visit us at cleancarscheap.com or dial 315-633-7060 and ask about the Auto Shield coverage. Here's some of the heavy metal. We brought out the heavy iron for this commercial, okay?
Rugged.
Now obviously, when you do these infomercials, you want to appeal to the masses. And the masses, the normal ticket price that the majority of people tend to shop for, it's probably in this day and age somewhere between that $16,000 and $21,000. So you're gonna have your majority of buyers in that pool, which is why you're gonna find in most lots right now, everybody's scaling back, you're gonna find a good mixture of those vehicles. But what there is a big shortage of is the unicorns.
I like how you did that.
So, exactly. So there's a little bit of a shortage when it comes to these in our local market, but not on our lot. 2020 GMC Sierra At4. Now you ask me, you don't even want to do this, you just want to, either way, happy Independence Day to you.
My man.
Oh man. So, 2020 GMC At4. This has got the multi-pro tailgate, which is awesome. So this thing's gonna fold down
Step
for you.
down.
Exactly. Some of the other cool features in this, not only do you got a large crew cab, but you got all the factory mats, all fitted to the truck, right over the carpets. You also have coolers built into the seats.
Built-in coolers. How cool
Maybe
is
you're that. Maybe you like to have a couple road coldies once in a while. Soda,
water,
Gatorade, whatever it may be. Nice hot summer out there. You're going to be able to put those beverages in the back seat.
Put a sandwich in there, a sandwich.
A little thammy.
Little sandwich. You know what I like about it? It's got a lift.
It does. It's got a 2-inch factory lift on this. So beautiful truck, black. It's got the right color. It's got the black inserted wheels.
Hold on.
It's got that 6.2. Now,
Tell me about the power.
The 6.2's got the power to pull a house. What the 6.2 also has is a 10-speed transmission. Now that 10-speed transmission is what's going to help it to ride in the proper gear ratio that it needs for optimal fuel performance. So unlike a lot of your pickup trucks, especially the ones with those big giant motors in them, this one's going to get car fuel mileage. So I wouldn't say car, I'm stretching it there, but
6-cylinder.
it's going to get the fuel mileage of a 6-cylinder. This is not a 6-cylinder, by the way, folks. This is a 6.2 V8. This is the big boy right here. This is the one you find in the Denali's. This is the one you find in those AT4s right here. This is the motor. This is going to give you 20 miles to the gallon city. No, excuse me, I lied.
Average.
I lied.
Average.
Not average, you lied too. 20 miles to the gallon highway. So not only are you going to look the part, feel the part, be the part, really, right? 62,655 or $859 a month.
Taxes and DMV.
Tax and DMV down, you don't want to put it down, take a little bit higher of a payment. Most people that are going to come in to buy this truck tend to have a trade, so that sales tax burden is not quite what you'd think if you came in to buy it outright. So right now, obviously we're dealing with an inflated market. This truck's priced a little bit higher than it usually would be, but your trade is also worth more than it typically would be.
It's all relative.
So if you're the person coming out with no trade to buy a vehicle, you're going to overpay, and that's not going to change anytime soon. But if you're somebody that has a trade-in, keep one thing in mind. Yes, you will overpay a little bit for the one you're buying, but your trade is going to be over-evaluated, whatever you call it. You're going to get more money for that trade than you typically should. So again, if you're not driving exactly what you want to drive, right now is the time to get off your vehicle. If you have negative equity and you've been dealership to dealership and they're telling you, listen, we just can't get you off of this trade because you owe too much on it, now is the time. So I can't stress that enough.
Even if you're not trading it, even if you want to sell your vehicle, the money is hot on vehicles being traded in street purchases.
And we're just getting ramped up on that. And last month we probably bought in about 20 to 25 units.
Yes, we did.
Directly off the streets.
Direct.
So if people are out there selling their cars direct,
Cashing in.
A lot of people are out there right now and realize that right now is the time to cash out anything you don't want. Whether it be a car, maybe you want to buy a car, maybe you have your house, you want to get rid of your house, list your house online. If you're not living in the house of your dreams, list that thing online. You're never going to get more than you would. Maybe you overpaid for your house. Get off it right now. You're going to get crazy money for it. Maybe you got that old kettle in the basement that you haven't touched. Put it on Marketplace and watch that thing go on fire.
Maybe you got some old boxing gloves.
$859. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com. Open 7 days a week. We're staffed right up. We got a huge inventory, 400 vehicles online. You're not going to find that anywhere else. Visit us today. So Jimmy, at the end of July here, we're going to have another ACV event. And the live interactive auction. Hopefully you've seen our 30-second commercials. Maybe you've seen on social media some of our advertisements for that. Now, this truly is an exclusive event. This is something that we coined.
Specifically.
We coined the live interactive auction. What happens is this. The brick and mortar auctions that we typically take our cars to, for the most part, don't exist like they did. So everything is sold online. Okay, and we've been in this game for a couple of years. Now there's no choice.
It's a digital world.
But we were at this for the last couple of years. Now what happens is probably 98% of the trade-ins that we take in from the customers, we sell on this online platform. Now, let's rewind the tape 3 years ago. 3 years ago, we'd take our car to Cicero at a DESA auction.
Brick and mortar.
Run the vehicle through. Sometimes there's one guy standing there, sometimes there's none. Sometimes there's 10 people standing there, depending on the vehicle.
Yep.
We're at the mercy of whoever happens to have shown up that day, what they're willing to pay for your vehicle. Now, by putting it online, you have hundreds and thousands of people that are going to look at the car at one time, all throughout the country. So the good thing is the guy like you said, the one-man band. The guy's a one-man band running his little car lot, right? He doesn't have time to go to the auction. Well, he can do it right on his phone right now. So what happens is you're going to bring your vehicle in. We're going to do a condition report on it. They're going to do a thorough inspection. We're going to put it on the screens. You're going to see in our showroom, all over the screens, live what the dealers are willing to bid on the car. Now we'll do what's called launching it. We're going to put it up there, and all of a sudden you're going to start seeing bids coming through. And 9 times out of 10 is a little bit more than we anticipate. Okay? This is a profit center for us as a dealership, wholesale. When we take your trade in, we expect to make a profit on the trade. Well, we're giving you the profit. So during these live interactive auction events, there's, I believe, 3 more of them for the year.
Yep.
You're going to get the profit. So right now, being that the market is so high, take advantage of the opportunity. Bring your vehicle in, and here's the catch. I'm going to be giving away $20 gas cards. So if you bring your vehicle in and I appraise it and I can't make a deal with you, I'm going to give you $20. I'm going to pay for your gas to get there. Who does that?
You do?
Yeah. And I don't think I'll be spending a lot of $20 bills because if you show up, you're going to end up probably getting a little bit more than you anticipated. You're going to see. This is no gimmick. You definitely want to show up to these ACV events. Take a look at our commercials. The live interactive auction is the opportunity for the customers to get a level of transparency with a car dealership that they've never experienced before.
ACV Auctions utilizes state-of-the-art technology to provide trust and transparency on every transaction.
Why not get hundreds of opinions on your trade? This Saturday from 10 to 4, visit our live interactive auction exclusively at Bridgeland Auto Brokers, 585 State Route 31 in Bridgeland. Here's another beautiful car. I love our Audis. We're big into the Audis, the BMWs. We definitely have a lot of highline inventory at our store.
That we do.
So if you're looking for that import, you're going to find a lot of that here. You're going to find your BMWs, your Mercedes-Benz, your Audis. We're very versed in that. We have a staff of technicians that are fully capable of taking care of that, which is the trouble for a lot of people, a lot of dealers. A lot of your smaller dealers that are going to jump into this arena, you know, their technicians aren't qualified really to work on that. We do. We invest in our technicians, and we definitely have a good diversity when it comes to that portion of our staff. So here we are with a 2018 Q5. Thank you. This has got I love the color.
Premium Plus.
This is the Premium Plus. So I love the color. It's got the right wheels. It's got the 20-inch wheels. Perfect. So it's got a perfect 20-inch wheel, which I think fills that wheel well just right. This has all the body cladding that matches, which is going to be standard on an Audi. But let's get into the Premium Plus.
Where's that sunroof start? Put your hand
That sunroof starts right here, pal.
So that's called a panoramic.
Show where the back of it is.
Right here.
Yeah. So the size of a twin bed, really, is the sunroof. So that's the real deal. Size of a bed. But so you got a full glass roof, and like I've said in vehicles before, that's going to give you a different feel on the interior. With the Premium Plus, you're also going to have your heated and cooled seats. You're going to have your navigation. You're going to have, an array of safety options.
Yep.
So this is definitely going to get you around safe. It's going to get you around looking really good, and it's going to give you a lot of feel good in the interior.
One of the most appealing things, in my opinion, because I like technologies when you get in, the whole dashboard where your odometer, speedometer, and all your gauges are.
Yep.
That is a screen essentially. It's an LED screen, and then to the right you have your multifunction screen, which is your radio and your HVAC. So it's got a lot of pop when you turn on. You'll see the pictures.
So you're going to get a fit and finish with an Audi that you're not going to find in some of your domestics. And don't get me wrong, every make and model tends to have its pluses and minuses. When it comes to the foreign luxury, I definitely favor an Audi.
Plus,
myself. They have an acceleration that's a little bit different from a BMW or a Mercedes. They have a feel on the inside. The fit and finish of an Audi is completely different than what you're going to find in the other manufacturers, as good as they may be. So if you're looking for that one-of-a-kind vehicle, you want something that's got a color that you're not going to find. It's not like every other gray, white, or black. That's a pretty ride right there. And that's got the right wheels, it's got the right equipment package, it's got the big roof, it's got the lighter colored interior, if that's what you like. It's clean as can be. So if you want a nice clean one, this is the one. We know how to buy some clean inventory.
it's good sound too.
Priced at $34,898 or a payment of $509 a month. Come in, twist my arm a little bit, maybe I'll get you under 500 bucks. We do what we got to do. We're not married to this stuff. We want to move this inventory as much as we enjoy, and I mean that to you. We enjoy buying these cars.
Exactly.
We enjoy selling them more. So as soon as they get here, it's like a hot potato. We want off it. And we price aggressively, and you're going to find that we are very aggressive in terms of unloading our inventory. There's a reason that we turn over several hundred cars on a 30-day basis, I would say. What are we, maybe the low 30s?
Yeah, and I don't want to sound cliche, but we are stacking them deep so that we can sell them cheap.
Okay. I'm glad he did that one. I don't want to go there. But either way,
Give me some of that.
visit us, cleancarscheap.com, or dial 315-633-7060. We're open 7 days a week. Chances are it's Sunday. You're laying in bed right now, breath stanking. Get up, brush those teeth.
There you go.
Okay? Put a hat on, t-shirt, put a pair of sandals, whatever you got to do. Bring that stink butt inside, and we're going to make a deal with you today. Sunday, we got guys 10 to 3. Whether it's Saturday, Sunday, weekdays, we're open to 8 o'clock. We're there. So come see one of over 400 vehicles in stock. If you can't find something here, you're not looking hard enough. We'll see you at the store, hopefully today. Here's a beautiful truck. It's probably one of the nicest trucks that we have currently on our lot. This is
Lariat.
the Lariat.
Says it all.
2019 Ford F-150 Lariat. This one's absolutely stunning. This is the Velocity Blue. Now, you know what it reminded me of? The Smurfs. I'm walking in to do the shoot today, and I'm looking at the truck. First thing I thought was that Smurf Blue. This thing's off the hook. So, an absolutely stunning truck. Now, with this truck, this is the FX4 Off-Road. This has a hard-top tonneau cover, which is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,000 to $1,500 that you're not going to have to bother with. It's already there. Here's the other things that set this truck apart. All your body moldings are going to be color matched. So typically with this truck, where you might find in more of your base models, your XLTs, you'll find that your bumpers are chrome, your body moldings are going to be that black. This is going to have a color matched moldings. Not only is it going to have that, but we're looking at a gorgeous rim here. Is this a factory?
No.
This is not. This is actually,
Someone put some money into this.
yeah, that's nice. So here we go with a 20-inch set of wheels on this that definitely set that truck apart. Like that blacked out look. Looks good with this color.
Yeah, sexy.
Definitely does.
Sexy.
Now, when we get into the inside of this truck, come on inside. We're gonna take a look at a panoramic roof. So your sunroof starts here and it ends there. So the full glass top is gonna give that interior a completely different feel from just a normal sunroof or a vehicle without a sunroof altogether. It just makes it feel open, like a house with a lot of windows.
Yep.
Same concept. You have a lot of glass on the top. It's gonna make the truck feel large, open, especially when you got that dark interior. Now,
Power glass slider in the back too.
I like a dark interior myself. It's more comforting. And the only thing I can really assimilate that to, some people like that light gray, and some people have to have a dark. For me, I have to have a dark. And it's the same concept with a house, for example, in your bedroom. They tell you to put those nice cool colors, the relaxing colors. Well, the darker color gives you that more, very relaxed. Gives you that zen. So if you're looking for that zen, it's gonna help you to stomach the $785 monthly payment that it's gonna put you at. You're gonna get a whole lot of that in the inside of this. So not only is it absolutely stunning, beautiful, but it's loaded the right way. We call it the bloodlines, the pedigree. It's got it. This truck's the right truck.
4th of July, those cool seats are gonna help out quite a bit.
So look the part, feel the part, be the part. This is gonna be the one that everybody's gonna want. Everyone's gonna comment on this. You're gonna see it coming a mile away. $55,888.
$785 a month with your taxes and DMV.
That's pocket change, right? For you, $785 a month.
Got champ money.
Champ money. But, so, we could break that down weekly for you. Maybe you have a trade-in. Again, maybe you have some negative equity. This is perfect to suck that up. So when it comes to, let's talk about that. When it comes to negative equity, what determines whether or not one vehicle or another can take care of your negative equity in your car? Well, a bank's gonna base their loans off of a book value. So, for example, every car has a wholesale value and every car has a retail value. The majority of the lenders are gonna work from wholesale value. So they may tell the dealer, for example, that you can get 130% of whatever the wholesale value is. And if you don't know the business and you don't know that side of it, you don't expect you to understand that. But there's a math equation that we have to fit your next loan within. Now, take the sales tax, take the negative equity, everything you gotta throw in there. It's gotta all fit in there. We gotta bundle that up properly and present that to the bank. And that's what's gonna determine whether or not you get approved. So if you're going to a dealership that really doesn't have the expertise, doesn't have that outside of the box mentality, and you come in with a problem situation, and you end up with some dud that has no idea what he's doing, he throws your credit out to 10, 15 different banks, destroys your credit score.
There you go.
They all turn you down, and then you come into a dealership that has the relationship with human beings at those lenders or at those banks. Once they've turned you down at one store, they can no longer approve you at the next. So it is truly a fact that you can shop yourself right out of the market.
Absolutely.
So if you have problem credit, you got a situation that needs to be overcome, be very careful with who you go to, because one dealer can ruin it. I've seen people come in here with a 700 credit score plus, and I can't get them done because they've been shopped everywhere. Their credit's been destroyed, right? Some schmuck has been throwing them out everywhere, didn't know how to do the job. Bring it to Bridgeland. We have a team of professional finance managers that are the best in the business.
Skilled to the nines.
This is the place to be. There's a reason why we sell so many vehicles every month. There's a reason why we sell vehicles to dealership employees. How many dealership employees that work for other stores come to us to buy their own cars?
Quite a few.
Probably a half a dozen a month. People that actually work in the sales departments of car dealerships come to Bridgeland to buy their own cars.
Yep.
I can't even put my plate frames on them because they'll get fired.
Right.
Crazy, right? Well, if they're doing it, then maybe that should send a message to you. Visit us online, 400 vehicles in stock. You're not gonna find a bigger inventory in Central New York or probably outside of Central New York. Pedal to the metal, pedal to the wood, whatever you wanna call it, we're at it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a big summer for Bridgeland. Get online, come visit us today. See you at the store.
Listen, this is the real American steel. You put this up in any ring, it's gonna hang out. It's gonna hang with the toughest.
Down and go pop that hatchback real quick.
I'd love to. Hold on, I got you.
Listen, you're gonna like that.
Now people are gonna
Bring it.
expose. I'm exposed now.
The following program is a paid advertisement for Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not represent the views or opinion of the station.